Hey everybody, welcome back to Gooseberry Homestead. So we're going to talk about these little sprouts right here in my growing tray, and I'm noticing some things haven't come up, and my greenhouse did get a little bit too hot a couple times, so I'm not sure if the seeds got fried or what, but it doesn't look like the Wildmeister is going to be coming up. I'm not sure. I kind of tilled the ground just a little bit to maybe if the seeds were down a little bit too far to try to bring them up just a little bit. So I kind of just tilled the ground a little bit with the stakes that I have put in my tray here. And then I noticed there was a little bit of die off on the soapwort, but there's a couple sprouts that are going strong. So I'll at least probably end up with a couple. I might actually go ahead and take them out of this container this week, put them into like a little bit bigger of a garden pot and just stick them out in the yard. And then I've got a couple items on this side of this growing tray here. And in this one you can see that there's some sprouts on this side, and at first I was thinking that this one was the same as these plants here, but we'll zoom in a little bit so you can kind of see the difference between their leaf shapes. And the seedlings that I have planted to the right are eyeball plant, also known as toothache plant, okay? And so you can kind of see their the lights being really vivid in here. I'm going to see if I can come from this angle, if that would be any better. And I keep wobbling around. I am so sorry, guys. It's kind of hard to really see them really good. The lighting is super. Maybe if I tilt the camera a different angle, that's a little bit better. But it's still super bright. Anyways, you can see the leaf shape on the eyeball plant. They look more rounded, and they don't look the same as this one here. Okay, so there's two right across from each other, so this is a good one, and you can really see the shape, the color. The other ones are coming out, they're looking super bright. You guys are really not that bright. The ones on the right, they're not. It's the lighting, and so I'm there's really nothing I can do about that. I'm sorry. And so that's the eyeball plant. They're a little bit lighter leaf, and so they're really showing up like super bright. But this other one on the left, this one I do believe is a St. John's wort plant, and you can see, I'll zoom, get it to focus a little bit there, so you can see the first two leaves were the two bottom leaves, and they kind of have this real like elongated, like oval type shape. They almost look like a rounded diamond. And then the other two leaves are coming on right there. And the only thing I had planted next to the eyeball seeds were this St. John's wort. So that's what it's looking like so far. And it looks like only one plant has popped up for the St. John's wort. And that's all right. Everything else seems to be just, you know, now, oh, hey, look, the light adjusted. How weird. Now, oh, nope. There we go. Now you can kind of see the color of what the what they kind of look like a little bit more. The light's just being weird, you guys. We've got overcast here, and the sun is behind clouds and stuff, and now we've got military airplanes going above, so they're making a lot of noise. But that's how they're looking, and you can even tell, like, there's like a red stem coming up from the bottom for the St. John's wort, as the other one, it does not have a red color, as you can see here on these ones right there. The ones right in the front part, they're more of a green color. So I just wanted to share that. And then my soapworts on this side, some of them died off. I pulled those ones out. I'll focus that. There we go. And that's what they're looking like. On this one right here in the very back, that one there, that one is the best looking one so far. And so I'm not sure if I have a little bug in here that is either eating up my seeds before they, right as they're germinating, or what, because I did have a little problem with some little jumping white looking bugs in my pots, and I had treated everything with neem oil. So I'm not sure if they devoured a lot of my seeds or what, but I'm just learning, you guys, and slowly getting into the whole process of organic treatments on my plants and that sort of thing. So pretty much that's all I was going to share in this video. I've shown you guys other things, and yet again, you guys, if I zoom out, I was just looking at this one here. I brought it up and I was looking at oh, I might as well show you this strawberry plant right here. See that? It came on with 2 of the first sets, so that is like a twin plant. And then even the second leaf that came on right there, it looks different than normal. Normally there's only 1 hump in the middle and then the 2 on the sides. So you'll see, here's a normal one here. See that? There's 3 little sections. So normally there's only the 2 first leaves that come on, and then the next leaf looks like that for the strawberry plants. And then this strawberry plant, as you can see, had 2 sets of the first leaves, and then that's the next leaf set that came on, and it looks considerably different, but it's exact same strawberry plant, and I just happened to get one that is it's actually bigger, so I'm wondering if this one will actually put off more fruit. I've been doing some research on that because I have a apple tree seedling that came with 3 of the first leaves as well, and generally they say that, from what I was reading, that is a sign that there's more than 3 parents for the plant, for at least for apples. I'm not sure what the case is for the strawberries when there's 2 sets of those leaves, so I'm not sure if it's the same kind of thing, but from what I've read is that the plants that generally have more than like the normal 2 set of first leaves, if there's more than the 2 set of first leaves, they say generally those plants will get really big and they'll produce a lot of fruit. So I'm excited to see how this goes, because these babies, they're going to be getting bigger. And then I've got 1 more of these in a planter along my fence line, and so I'll probably be grouping them together here soon, and that way I can till up the ground in that other pot and get it ready for putting these strawberries back into, because I need to remove all of the moss that's been growing in my pots, and I need to do that with even my apple trees. As you can see down here, I've got all this moss in the top layer, and I need to like rough up that and get rid of that so that more nutrients go to the plant and not to the moss. And then if you look in the pot, there's a little row right there. That's lavender from some seeds that was in this pot before I planted the apple tree. So anyways, with that being said, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Click the bell button so you don't miss out on any of my videos. And as always, you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.